right, everybody. The song got cut a little bit short, but that's okay. The reason that song is so important is because we don't know when the last time is going to be your last time to see your loved ones. So hold them close if you can. We have people that have family members and friends that we're not permitted to see because people are nervous to challenge their mobility rights because they don't know that they are your rights. We have the Charter of Rights that states that inside of your passport, we have that printed off here as well under the mobility rights. It states that you have the will and the ability to travel this country freely and unhindered, and that any police officer is supposed to assist you with that if need be and not hinder you. But you're seeing barriers put up. You're seeing mobility rights, people not being able to even access medical care. We have many people coming forward that are not able to access medical care. One of our groups knows somebody who had an operation in Halifax. And Halifax is one of our biggest referral hospitals. So anyway, with that, he had an operation, came home, he had complications. And then he had to go back. They would not let him into the province. And this gentleman, I think it was a gentleman, lost his leg. So is this about health? It's never been about health.
Control!
It's been about control. I want people to know as well that inside these hospitals, many people are scared to come forward because of being reprimanded, being disciplined, being fired, whatever that may look like. I get a lot of flack on my Facebook, but I still press forward. You know, people want to discredit me for what I'm doing, or if I was a real nurse, that I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing. I can assure you, I am one of your few real nurses. I hope everybody brought a flower, a card, a picture. If you didn't, we have some extras. And I'd like everybody, before Bonnie comes up, to say a few words, to start tying them to the trees, start putting them into the ground, because we're doing this right across the nation, because everybody here is mourning some sort of loss, whether it's mobility, whether it's medical freedom, medical transparency. They've lost somebody from COVID. They've lost somebody from the jab. So everybody has been affected. And I don't care what that looks like. Everybody has a story. Every citizen in this country has a story, and we want to hear it. Bonnie is going to talk about that in a minute and how you can share your stories with us. But if we can start getting people to come this way and put your flowers on the trees, this is happening right across Canada, because when we're gone from here today, the impact will live on for a while on how we're mourning as well and wanting our country back, because we're going into communism, and people are still demanding that they want more lockdown, you know, and people are begging for it. We have a gentleman in the audience who was on one of our Zoom meetings. Anyway, he said, no, this is not communism. And we were like, oh my goodness, where's he gonna go with this? And we thought, this is definitely going into communism. And if you can't see that is what I'm thinking, but I let this gentleman talk. And he said, no, this is not communism. He said, I come from, I think it was Russia, he said, this is worse than communism.
It's torturism.
Absolutely it is.
Torturism.
I'm going to pass the mic to Bonnie here, who's going to share a little bit with you as well. So in the meantime, can you please put your flowers or your statements in the ground or on the tree. If you brought a flower and it can't go on the ground, we have some twine. Come get some twine from us because we are going to leave these as well, okay?